Developing as a Red Raider, it's been a cool thing to see. I've been able to play since my freshman year, and I've really learned a lot about myself, especially with maturity levels and making sure that I kind of follow the coach's game plan. When I first got here, I was a little bit, I was hard-headed in the sense that I thought I knew best, but obviously the coaches, they're here for a reason. So I've learned a lot in the sense that I've gotten a lot more mature and I can be more consistent by the help of the coaches. Academically, I've done okay since I've gotten here. I have a degree in accounting and a degree in marketing, and I'm currently working on a master's in finance, all while being an athlete, which I take great pride in it. But I've had a lot of help along the way. We have all the resources we need here. The Marshall Sharp Center for Student Athletes, that's all great. I've had plenty of help, so I don't want to take all the credit, but I've been a All-American academic, and then I've had numerous awards from like the Big 12 conference and stuff like that, so it's been good. My relationship with Coach Sands has been an interesting one. We have our ups and downs as coaches and players definitely do. Like I said, I was hard-headed to start, so he probably wasn't the biggest fan of me, but it's a guy who I respect more than anything. He's done so much for this program, done so much for Texas Tech, and I think that we have the best person we possibly could steering the ship. Being captain's been a fun experience for me. I would describe my leadership as more of I just try to bring the best out of the guys. At every tournament I try to room with the youngest guy on the team, so all throughout the fall I roomed with a freshman. I roomed with a redshirt freshman in Hawaii. And so, I like to make sure that the guys, they feel comfortable when they get here. They get used to college golf as fast as possible, because that's how you bring the best out of people. Preparing for different golf courses is definitely a challenge. Mentally, there's obviously going to be some holes they're going to be a little bit tricky, and you just kind of have to realize you got to get over it. You got to think about the positives. You got to basically take into all what you've learned throughout however long all of us have been playing golf. And we're all here for a reason. We're all good at what we do. So I think it's a little bit easier than what it might seem, because we definitely prepare a lot in advance in our practice rounds. We look at all we need to know. We know every number of the golf course. We know how far it is to everything. So we're just prepared physically, mentally, and just all around ready. Being a member of the Texas Tech golf team, we've had plenty of opportunities, which have been great. Two of the courses we've gotten to play, Augusta National and Cypress Point. Both of those are two of the top courses in the world, always ranked really high. Augusta National, obviously, where the Masters is played. And I think Augusta, not to knock Cypress Cypress is such a cool experience. I love the views there are unbelievable, but Augusta is just, it's a place which a lot of people really, it's the dream to go play. So that's definitely been my #1 course that I've been able to experience since being at Texas Tech, just because of how great of an atmosphere it was, how cool of an experience it was for 8 guys on the team to go out there and hang out and get to play the golf course.